just want to say huge congratulations to all of you. I know many of us are having a lot of our own team conversations about how to prepare for 2026, and I think this is the best time to do it. I know he sounds I know he sounds almost corny, and I know he sounds almost, oh man, it's almost lame that everybody makes all these New Year's resolutions beginning of the year and never follow through 'em. I know that's the repeat, of life for so many people. However, at the same time, um, I'm a firm believer that whenever there's an opportunity that create has an environment and has a reason, has an excuse for people to set new goals and set new resolution and put new game plan and make new commitments. I know I agree that most people set them and don't follow through. However, I think when it's a season like this, I think we should help people to make better resolution, not to discourage people from doing it because they do it every year and they don't follow through. I think we should help people to make better resolution, better commitment, and actually help them to stay the course, being more disciplined to actually make it happen this time instead of saying, well, you didn't do it last 20 times you committed. So I am I'm a big fan of end of the year, beginning of the year, setting goals and setting plans, but just doing our absolute best to be more disciplined this time and have more detailed out plan this time and than any other time. So we know that people are looking as we get into New Year's, we know that people are looking for these three most common goals, right? Number one, lose weight. Number two, make more money. Number three, do something to be a little healthier, right? If it's, quit smoking, quit drinking, or working out more, or taking better supplements, or changing their lifestyle of some kind to be a little healthier. And I think that's something that most people are thinking about, not just in the United States and Canada, but really everywhere around the world. So as we are having a lot of personal conversations and team conversations between now and at the end of the year, I do think it is the best time to remind them to set New Year's resolution early and remind them that we want to get to 2026 before 2026 gets to us and have clear plan of what they want to achieve, what they would like to achieve in 2026. So I want to encourage everybody to have those conversations through your teams, this week, probably more than ever, as we celebrate holidays and Christmas and New Year's and things that's coming, and really make sure that our partners are ready to have an incredible year with us next year. I know some people are asking about the Boxing Day promotion. That is, the December 26th, 10 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Boxing Day promotion is coming. The benefits are, free shipping site wide, and two times customer reward points. And there's going to be a promotion of spend certain amount to receive one free product, menu of five, and spend one more free product, when they hit the $3.99 tier for total of two free items. All the details about the Boxing Day promotion and the delivery schedule and things are going to be announced later today. We could expect to see in the chat of our team leader and director chat, from the company office. So, we do have an exciting promotion coming up day after Christmas for December 26th. So, with that, I think with that, I just want to have two personal stories that I want to share because I really want to help everybody to have have a great finish of the year, but really also to help people to plan out 2026 in a big way. Here are two of the conversations Yes, Miss Kimberly, we're excited about the promotion. It's going to be awesome, and I believe that it's going to help everybody to finish the year very strong. So, two major conversations I'm having with everybody I'm talking to. Doesn't matter what country, what market, what leader, and if I'm speaking to different, leaders that are working on becoming a team leader, working on becoming a director, working on, finishing the year strong. Here are the two conversations I'm having with everyone. I wanted to share with you what I'm doing personally. Number one is, of course, the power of closing strong to, position ourselves to start strong next year. So everything we could possibly um, remind them of, and everything we could possibly talk to them about to help them close the year strong, close the month strong, finishing December strong. It's not over until it is over, right? A lot of us set our goals for this year, this month, or this quarter. A lot of us had goals that we had set in place um, earlier this year for this year, and maybe we achieved all of them. Maybe we haven't achieved them yet. Maybe it feels like we're still far away. Whatever the case may be, I want to let everybody I'm talking to know that it's not over until it's over. And we do have 8 days. And I believe that when you focus and you utilize promotion like we're going to have with Boxing Day on December 26th, as well as the December, this leadership search promotion we have going on right now, in my opinion, is the greatest tool to recruit, greatest tool to help people, position themselves to be part of the opportunity for next year. More recruiting activities that we could do. Maybe they don't fully start working the business until next month, but after the holidays. But if we could get them in position and get them signed up, get them to create an account, get them to plan on doing Riman 2026, even though maybe all they're doing is just getting their account and getting some products this month. More people you could help to enroll this month during the leadership search promotion. Stronger start you're going to have for sure as we start 2026 together next week. We want to help as many people as possible to close the year strong and not give up on their plans and goals of this year because it's already December 22nd, but giving our absolute best next 8 days to make it happen as much as possible. Second thing that I'm talking to everybody about is power of setting goals and power of being intentional with their goals. And a lot of you probably, had goals that you set for this year, beginning of the year. And I want to just personally share with you, for me, last 3 years as we started the global expansion for Remont, I had some goals that I have set. I've set our overall goal, company goal, for our first year, second year, third year, and different teams that I work with, their team overall performance goals and the success goals of income level of many of the leaders that I personally work with, where they were last year, where they were the year before, and where we thought that we could get ourselves to by 2024, 2025, by springtime, by summertime, by December. And what's so crazy is for many, many, many of these goals that we have set in place even 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and planning out long term, not just thinking this week, this month, but really planning out 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, and having detailed plan on what the revenue is going to be, what the team volume is going to be, how many leadership we're going to have at certain ranks, and how much income we want to generate by certain time. Almost every single one of those at the large scale that we have set in place for the last 2, 3 years have became a reality. And we were able to meet most of those goals that we set in place, a couple of years ago, 2, 3 years ago. And the reason I share this with you is because I know we're going to go into a new year next week, and many people are going to be setting their goals. And I really want everybody to set goals this time where they will achieve those goals and really follow through with those goals and make sure that they achieve results that they're wanting to achieve throughout 2026. And let's make it a little more personal. Many of you that are team leaders right now, you want to be director. You want to become a director in 2026. Some of you want to become a senior director in 2026. Some of you want to become a national director in 2026. Some of you, maybe this year, your average income was maybe 5,000 US dollars or maybe 10,000 US dollars. Maybe some of you have been averaging maybe 20, 30, 40,000 US dollars this year. And next year, you would like to maybe hit that 50,000 mark. Maybe next year, you want to break your first six-figure experience in a monthly income. Or maybe some of you are already at 50,000, 100,000 level, and maybe you would like to achieve 200,000 or quarter million, or whatever it may be, right? This is a leadership call for team leaders and directors and senior directors and national directors here. And many of our partners that are managers and senior managers and planners just getting started and on their way to becoming a team leader, maybe their goal is going to be matching their full-time job income in 2026. Maybe they want to have break their first $10,000 a month experience in 2026. Whatever it is, I really want to encourage everybody to be specific about what they want to achieve, specific about what they want to achieve, and set, plan 2026 goal setting with more details than maybe that they have ever put together in their business goal. You know, I I believe I believe in I believe in the power of details. I believe in power of setting goals with enough detail to make it so real. It's like building a house. When you're building a house, when you're building or remodeling a house, you don't want to just, start building without having a detailed plan. You would be way more effective if you write everything out. That's why they have architects have blueprint, right? Before they break ground, they have blueprint, right? They know exactly how thick the wall's going to be, how big the screw's going to be, the materials that's being used, size of the window, more detailed. You plan out your goals and your plans for the year, more real it's going to become in your mind. Mr. Jim Rohn talks about it. If you see somebody putting bricks together and building something, and if you ask them the question, what are you building? And if their response is, I'm not sure. He said, you should take them to a mental hospital. Not my words, Mr. Jim Rohn's words. And he said, when you set goals, he said you have to have things so detailed that it becomes almost real. He said he remembers going on a journey of someone explaining the detailed goal on how they were going to build a house. He said they literally walked him through, and he said over here it's going to be the walkway, and this is going to be the living room, this is going to be the fireplace. And the way he explained how the house was going to be built, his dream house that he wanted to build one day, the way he explained that, it was so real that he almost bumped his elbow into the imaginary fireplace. That's how detailed he was in explaining what his dream house was going to be. And I believe the more detailed we could become, instead of just having genetic thinking, hey, I want the best year possible. I just want to have the greatest year yet. I just want to hit director in 2026. I want to encourage for yourself, as well as people in your team that you're personally working with, to really set some detailed plan and goals for 2026. When do you want to become a team leader by? You have many partners that are managers and senior managers. If I'm having that conversation, I will highly recommend and encourage them to do it by Long Beach Convention. We only have 2 months left until Long Beach Convention. Literally 2 months is going to go by so fast. And, if I want to be a team leader by Long Beach, probably it's a good idea to sign up as many people as possible during December, during the Leadership Church promotion, so I could get people in position so we could work together, we could run together soon as January begins. And many people that are team leaders here right now, watching this, want to be a director, maybe by Long Beach Convention. If that is the case, if you don't have a single team leader in your team yet, I believe that it's still possible for you to run to become a director by Long Beach. Maybe last 6 months you didn't promote a team leader, but next 2 months you could promote 5 team leaders. And the greatest leverage and the greatest opportunity we have is this leadership search promotion. People that you want to share the opportunity to, maybe it's holidays and maybe you feel overwhelmed, or maybe they feel overwhelmed. Be honest with them. Have the conversation. I know it's holidays. I know it's Christmas. I know it's a year end. I know you're busy, but we have a business going on right now. We have a promotion. I just want you to get in position. I want you to create your account. I want you to get in position. I want you to just experience some products. So when the holidays is over, when the new year begins, hey, I got this business that I think we could, if we run together, we're going to do great together. Have that conversation with some of the people on your contact list. And maybe, like whenever I do a tour in a lot of these new development countries where we do a training program called Roadmap to Team Leader. My main training message in that program, outside of teaching the system, is it's a topic about finding your ace. And I don't know if you ever saw it on Instagram stories. I use deck of cards, during the training, since these are not Zoom events, these are live events. And I literally go around and have people pick. And pick a person to actually play the game with me. And the game is very simple. There are 4 aces in the deck. Let's go find our 4 aces in the deck. In a card game, there are 4 aces. That's what we're trying to find. In Riman game, we just need to find 4 directors. And here's one thing that's very exciting. And it doesn't matter if I'm in whatever country I'm in. It doesn't matter who the other person is. Their response is the same every single time. And I asked them the question. Now, in this deck, there are 4 aces in here. What if the game was, you open a card. As soon as you open a card, if the card is an ace, I'll give you $100. What if that was the game? But if you open a card and if the card is not an ace, it doesn't cost you any money, but you just don't get paid. Like, do you want to play the game? Anytime I ask the question, everybody wants to play the game. And they start opening the card. And they open the first card. It's not an ace, and it's number 8 as an example. I said, now you got number 8. Here's a question. What do you want to do with this 8? Do you want to focus on this 8, hoping to change it to an ace? It's not going to happen. What if you pray over it for like 30 days? Like, it's still not going to happen. Like, what if you rub it like, like 100 times? Is it going to change? No, it's not going to change. If this card is an 8, then what should you do? The game is to find an ace, not create an ace, not make an ace, find an ace. If this card is not an ace, how long would you take until you open up the next card? Everybody answers the same. No, I won't wait long at all. I want to open the next one right now. Yes, you should open one right now. And as they keep opening, some scenarios, sometimes they find an ace on the 5th card. Last week when I was in Taipei, this person, first 30 cards, he was not an ace. First 30 cards. So what does that mean? First 30 cards, not an ace. Does that mean that that person opening the card is not fit for the game? Doesn't mean that at all. Does that mean that that person should be discouraged? No. 30 cards not being an ace shouldn't discourage you. It should excite you, because you're 30 cards away. You're 30 cards closer. You're 30 cards closer to finding an ace. There are 4 aces left in the rest of the deck, right? So you're 30 cards closer. If I talk to 30 people and if I haven't found a team leader candidate yet, what does that mean? That means I'm one person closer, 30 people closer from finding my next team leader candidate. So staying excited and applying speed. Instead of slowing down after opening up 10 cards or 20 cards or 30 cards, speeding up because you're getting closer is the key to playing this game. And I believe our business is no different. Finding 4 aces, finding 4 team directors is how you become national director in Riman. And as we head into 2026, with the promotion we have going on in December, leadership search promotion, I think we should get as many people as possible to sign up, enroll, and create their account in the month of December and see if they could run with us starting January. If they said they're busy, tell them, I understand you're busy. Hey, this is a great business. You could create an account with $20. Just order basic products for you to experience. We have some great, products available right now. Having that conversation and getting them in the business to position themselves this month during their leadership search promotion. So as we start working with them in January and say, hey, let's set up a meeting on January 1st, January 2nd to have a serious meeting about how we're going to work the business. If they're excited about running right now, that's great. I'm saying if someone is giving us the reason and excuse that it's holidays, it's busy, I don't have the time, I would still help them to, I will still do my best to recruit and help them create an account and get in position and tell them that let's get together January 1st, January 2nd, beginning of January to plan out on how we're going to actually run the business. But trust me, you create an account in January versus now, there's a huge difference. There's extra $25,000 cash bonus on the table just for creating an account in December because companies having a very special promotion this month. Having that conversation to get as many people as possible to get in the system in December to really create momentum with in January, I believe is going to help many people to achieve higher ranks in 2026. So I want to encourage all of you, as well as your conversations with your partners, to really be detailed about their goals, about their position goal, as well as their income goal. It's 5,000 or replacing their full-time job income, 10,000 or 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, whatever the amount may be that they want to achieve. I believe with everything that's happening in Riman in 2026, they could achieve it. 2026 will be the biggest year Riman's had since we started Riman Company. 2026 will be a life-changing year for so many people around the world. 2026, there's going to be more opportunities being created within Riman Opportunity in every market than anything we have ever seen. I've been spending a lot of time going to Korea every single month in HQ, spending time with Chairman On, Mr. Huang, as well as all the departments, especially the product development department. I cannot tell you right now, but there are some exciting news coming at Long Beach Convention. It's going to blow your mind. We have incredible portfolio of products that is giving us amazing opportunity today. 2026 is going to be better. 2026, we're going to have more products to add to our exciting portfolio. We're going to have more countries to add to our expansion footprint. It's going to be an incredible year in 2026, and we want everybody to be in position for it because you know, and I know, the success is a direct result of preparation meeting opportunity. Better prepared we are prior to Long Beach Convention. Better prepared we are as we start 2026. More success we're going to have and more people we're going to be able to help to start 2026 strong. So I'm super excited for what's to come in Riman North America community in 2026. I believe with everything in me that 2026 is going to be the biggest breakthrough year financially for so many of you, part of this call, as well as people that are in our team right now. So let's have an incredible finish of 2025, 2026. Let's prepare. And also January 9th. Okay, put this in your calendar, January 9th. January 9th, I believe January 9th time is, let's see here. The time, January 9th, time of evening time here I believe January 9th, 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Next week, there's going to be a flyer coming out. January 9th, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be our very first global virtual event. So we're going to be having a kickoff event of 2026 together, January 9th at 6 p.m. It's Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So many of you have partners in Asia now. In Philippines, it will be 10 a.m. So Philippines, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, it's going to be 10 a.m. It's going to be 11 a.m. in Japan and Korea. Unfortunately, with time zone UK, it's going to be middle of the night. It's going to be a little challenging for them that could maybe watch the recording later. But we're going to have a 2026 global kickoff event together on January 9th, 9 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Chairman on, Mr. Huang, they're all going to be on this call. They got some exciting announcements to share to start off 2026 very strong with the special messaging, from our founder, our chairman, Mr. An, as well as Mr. Huang. So it's going to be, yes, it's open to everybody. It's open to everyone. It's going to be fun. And if you live in California, or if you live in with a lot of your partners locally, we want to encourage you to get together and watch it because especially the regional offices, we're going to literally showcase, groups of people watching together, saying hello on screen on this global call, and we want to get everybody in Riman community, not to watch later, but to participate live and feel the energy to start off 2026 strong with us. That's why I'm telling you way in advance to put it in the calendar on January 9th at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time for this special kickoff event. It's going to be in, yes, Mexico. Mexico is going to be fun. We want to see some crazy excitement at the Mexico City office when that happens. All right. So let's see here. Before we wrap up, end of the year promo, UK. The leadership search promo is also going in UK right now for sure. Okay, all right. So I think we're good. I don't think I'm missing anything else here. Okay. Yeah, the call's gonna hold a lot. I think the capacity is gonna be over 10,000. It's gonna hold a lot. It's possible there is a limit, but I could tell you it's gonna be a lot. So don't worry. Just invite everybody. It's gonna be good. To close out the call today. I know we love hearing our national director, Mr. Timmer. Some of us, it's our energy fuel for the week to hear from Mr. Timmer. So, Mr. Timmer, closing marks, share your energy and some knowledge with us to close the call. Thanks for being with us this morning.
You were on fire today. I mean, I love what you were saying. It was just like it was so powerful when you go over that flipping the cards, finding the four aces, and I love the fact that the person in Taipei, it took them 30 cards to be able to find that person, right? It's like that's how it works in our business, and it's like once you just know that, you understand exactly what Mr. Danny Bay is saying. Literally, that's all we've got to do. Is just keep on flipping cards and finding the people. I mean, that's literally magical. And then you talk about goal setting and really breaking it down. There's never been a better time right now to start setting goals. Like we're all going to be, on Thursday, being with family and things like that. We're going to be all setting up goals right now, and everybody right now is excited about 2026, all the things that are happening. I can't wait to find out what Mr. Danny Bay was talking about with all the exciting things happening in Korea. But this is the time right now. I mean, literally exactly what Mr. Danny Bay said. We've got a few days, we've got about 8 days left in this month. And obviously, we've got Christmas, we got New Year's, all these things that are happening. We're going to be running into so many people during this time. But at the same time, it's like right now, we want to be sneaking everybody in before the end of the month. You guys realize over the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months, we've all been exposing people to Riman. We've all been talking to people about Riman. Everybody in our organization has been sharing Riman with everybody right now. Never been a better time to be following up relentlessly, right? We want to have a relentless follow-up right now to make sure we sneak in all those people right now this month so we can get them all started with the start date in December so we have people to run with throughout the year. I mean, there's never been a better time. Right now, right whenever this call's over, I'm going back to October, looking who's already hit manager from October, and making sure that I'm shaking the tree, getting everybody to senior manager by the end of the month. This moment in time right now that we have, it'll never be replicated again. Right now, this moment in time, I'm telling you right now, by this time next year, it's going to be a different opportunity. Riman's going to be a different opportunity. It's going to be in a lot more places. It's going to be a lot more. It's going to be a lot more. There's going to be so many of you that are team leaders right now on this call that are going to be directors, senior directors, national directors. There's going to be it's going to be just a different situation. There's going to be so many new faces on this call, so many new team leaders that are going to be getting promoted. And right now, this is the time where we want to make a commitment in our heart to say, hey, look, you know what? I'm not going to let this window of opportunity slip through my fingertips. I'm not going to let this moment in time pass me by. I'm going to make a commitment in my mind. I'm going to make a commitment on my heart that I'm going all out massive action. That this is 2026 is going to be my year. And over the next 60 days, I'm going to be giving it everything that I got running into convention. I'm going to put my blinders on. I'm going to come out, obviously, right now, running hard this last few days of this year, pushing that momentum into January and running all the way to convention. This moment in time, it'll never be replicated again. This moment in time, it'll never be duplicated again. Boxing Day promotion coming. Mr. Danny Bay said tomorrow, in a few, on the 26th, day after. I mean, this is it. This is our time right now to make a decision in our mind and make a decision in our heart right now that we're going to set some massive goals, that we're going to go all out. And you guys are all team leaders. That says you're the best. You guys aren't the type of people that set goals and miss them. You guys are the best. I mean, a lot of people, Mr. Danny Bay was talking about how some people set goals and they don't achieve them, right? You guys are the ones, right? You don't become a team leader unless you've got the mindset of a champion, right? And that same mindset's going to take you to director, going to take you to, senior director, national director, all the way to the top. You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes to win. You got to decide right now, hey, look, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get the job done. This is my time to make it happen. I'm not going to look back with regret. I'm not going to be in the right place, the right time. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to the top. This is it. This is my time. This is my place. This is my chance. And I'm going to go all out. 2026, my life is going to change. I'm telling you right now, by the end of this next year at this time, guess what's going to happen? Some of you right now on this call, your income's going to be through the roof. You're not even going to be able to believe it because you're going to decide right now that I'm going to the top. Over, under, or through. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can get in my way. I'm going to make it happen. I refuse to be denied. That's what some of your mindset's going to be. I refuse to be denied. I'm going to the top. So I'm so fired up right now like never before. I love this message. I love getting a chance here from Mr. Danny Bay. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Let's go all out massive action and let's go straight to the top, everybody. Can't wait to see everybody. We're going to have so much fun in Long Beach. I love you guys. See you guys soon.